Someone came up to me years ago, one of my church members, and she handed me a box and she said, "I've got something for you." And I said, "Okay, what is it?" She says, "Open it up." And I opened it up and it was a whip. I was like, "This is unusual." And she said, "No, this is a whip that people use in Opus Dei to whip themselves on the back." It was just bizarre to think that someone would take that today and whip themselves on the back. Pope John Paul II was known to do this. Pope John Paul II grew up in an era where bodily punishment was seen as pious. The Vatican body which decides these matters, the Congregation of the Causes of Saints, would regard this as a sign of his religious commitment. Humans have felt the need for centuries to account for their sins and their wrongdoings. There is something within humanity that knows there has to be an atonement for their sins. People have gone on pilgrimages, paid money, harmed themselves, all in an effort to cancel their sins and to ease their guilty conscience. But there isn't enough that we can do on our own. Every single one of us have dealt with struggles in our lives because of the fall of man. And Jesus saw the need for an intercessor to deal with this sin, to take the responsibility for this sin so that we would have a chance to be able to be saved. The mission of Jesus coming to this earth was to deal with the sin problem and save us from the ownership of those sins by substituting himself on our behalf.